Hey guys, so in this video we're gonna do a Twitch data science question which is of hard difficulty level. So let's see. So we need to find from the users who had their first session as a user how many streamer sessions they had. So essentially okay, let me read the question in entirety first. From the users who had their first session as a streamer, how many streamer sessions have they had? Return the user ID and the number of sessions in descending order. In case there are users with same number of sessions, order them by ascending ID. So essentially this is the question. From the users who had their first session as a viewer, how many streamer sessions have they had, right? So first let's look at the data. So we just have 10 rows over here. Okay, so now what we need to find is from the users who had their first session as a viewer. So what we need to do is we first need to sort this by the session start, right? We need to sort this by session start, and then what we need to do is we need to remove the duplicates. So this is gonna give us the first stream for that particular user. Okay, so first let's do that. We can do that by using this command, right? We're gonna sort values by user ID and session start, and then we're gonna drop the duplicates. Now we have the first session for a particular user, and that session can be either a stream or a view. Okay, let's see what else we want. We need to return the user ID and the number of sessions. So now let's find out how to find the number of sessions for a particular user. So that how we can do that, we can basically another thing which we are missing here is how many streamer sessions have they had, right? So now what we need to do is we need to from this data we need to first filter the sessions where the session type was streamer, then group by the user ID, and then we need to count it, right? So let me show you how this looks like. So we can see we have the user ID, and then we have the how many streams have they had of the type streamer. Okay, so we have the user ID and this. So basically we can eliminate all three of these and just rename this one. So essentially just selecting two columns out of these and just renaming this one. So what we'll do is we're gonna remove this. We're gonna have the s count variable, which means the stream count, and then we're gonna only take the user ID and the stream count. So now we have user ID, and they had two sessions which were of stream type. Okay, streamer type. Now what we need to do is we need to merge the first session, right? So this data frame gives us the first session for all the users. Okay, and then what we need to do is we need to find this from the first session where the session type was viewer, right? This line, right, was the first session as a viewer. We need to merge it with the streamer sessions on the user ID as the joining key. And when we run this, we get user ID 1 and user ID 3 as our answers. And we see they both are viewers and their stream ID is 1. Let's confirm this. How can we confirm this? By running this. Okay, so for user 1 we have two two entries for user 1. First, the entry is 19th of November and the second entry is 20th of November, and we can see the first entry is as a viewer and the second entry is as a streamer, so 1 should be in our answer. Let's look at 3. So for 3 again we have two entries, one is this, one is this. Now the first entry for the user ID 3 is 26 and 11. And no, basically this is the second ID for the user ID 3. This is the first ID. So we can see for this ID the user 3 was a viewer, hence we should include this in our answer too. That's exactly what we are doing. So that's probably it for this solution. This was a bit more involved one, but an interesting problem nonetheless. Let me know if you want to see some other questions, or give me some feedback on it, some other problems you would like me to solve. And that's probably for this video. And good luck on your data science interview journey. Take care. Bye bye.